so we're in the living room. And in here you've got the laminate flooring in here. There's no like major damage that I can see on the floor. I can see the odd tiny little chip that you do get on laminate floors, which is like your normal wear. And there's no obvious stains anywhere that I can see. So just a little bit of chipping. So as soon as you come in through the little entrance from the front door, you can see just before the stairs there's a slight little bit of a chipping there on the laminate flooring. And as I'm coming into the room on my right, so just before the open reach socket here on my right as you come in, about a metre away from there going into the middle of the room, it's very obvious, you do see it's quite a chip there. You see that chip there. A bit of a scuff in front of the so again in front of the electric storage heater, again going out about 50 centimetres from the storage heater. You see a few little chip marks. And again in the middle of the storage wall, again in front of the front window, again about 2 metres away, you see little tiny chips in the floor. Again, so various just little chips. As we're coming up to the back of the property now, you've got another wall heater, electric storage heater here, and then just before there, again about a metre away from the wall, another little chip there. Again, as we're going towards the wall heater, another little chip, and then coming out again about a metre into the centre of the room, more little chip marks there. So not big chip marks, just sort of little bits of chipping. And again from the corner, this is the corner from the kitchen wall. Again, if you go in a diagonal going towards the centre of the room, again about a metre-ish away from the wall, you see a couple more little chips. So lots of little tiny surface chips that you see, which is your sort of usual sort of wear on them. Also you've got the trim, again at the bottom of the stairs, again you just see where the laminate's sort of coming off around the trim there, and also on a couple of the edges, so again the corner bit near the kitchen, again you just see where it's sort of laminates come off the corner there. Okay, so we're going to look back at the door. So you've got 2 little handles here, both matching. A little bit of scuffing, is that on the bottom of the right door? White architrave. There's various wear and tear marks on the bottom of the architrave. So I'm going to my right, coming across on my left, top left corner, you see little bits of marking on the architrave. We've got a magnolia on the walls. When I actually look at the walls, you can see almost like a bluey colour shining through the walls, so a little bit uneven. It could almost do like somebody's actually painted it, and it could do with another coat to totally cover it, if that makes sense. So as you do look through it, like I say, it does look a little bit uneven in areas. You can see like a bluey tinge coming through it again, just underneath the ceiling there where the wall meets. Again, it's a bit uneven in colour. The odd little bit of wear and tear on there, again probably where furniture's just been stood up against the wall. Bits of scuffing there on the wall. So just go around the room on my right. Get about halfway up the wall, there's a little bit of a chip there. Again, various little scuffing here. Again, there's clearly, by the look of it, there's been an item of furniture stood against this wall where it's just been rubbing against the wall there, just to the right of the front window. Below the front window there, again, I can see it looks like there's been a spill there on the wall. No curtain rail, but you have got the blinds on the wall. Again, you can see where I mean, like the paint just looks a bit patchy. I'd say it could do with another sort of layer of magnolia on it to cover up the paint. Again, bottom left of the front window, again, a few little marks there, a little bit of a red scuffing there. You've got the electric wall heater. And again, on the wall heater, you can see various marks and scuffs on there. As something sort of gone across there, you can see all the scuff marks on the front, sort of chipping, so various marks on the top there. Well, you can see where it's been painted over, and there's odd little bits of chipping and various little marks there. The windowsill, again, various little marks, wear and tear on there. Looks like a little bit of plaster or something on there. Windows. Again, what are windows in here? Again, glass. Not the front there, because obviously I couldn't quite get close enough with the grass. Didn't want to walk on the wet grass. But now I can see inside, so I can see, you can see all the glass obviously was all clean outside, but there is a chip. That is actually on the outside of the glass. So it's the pane of glass, it's on my left, it's the one nearest to the fence, and it'll be top corner there. So if you went outside there, you would see there is a chip in the glass there. Just at the very top. It's not cracked, but you've got a chip in it, so it doesn't like splinter off lots of different directions like some of them do with crack. It's like a stone or something's hit the glass. That's that kind of like you get on your window screens, car window screen. Okay, right, we've got some blinds here. A navy blind. Looking at the blinds, one the door there. You're not clean. There's obvious stains on there. And then I would just say with these blinds is they've all got weights in, but they haven't got the little loop bit at the bottom. You can see at the ends, the little clip bit where you clip the chain on to keep them together. So there should be like a nice little ending like that. But the majority of them are all snapped off. Hence that's why there's no chains on holding them together. I have actually brought chains with me to clip on, but I can't clip them on because the majority of them are all broken, otherwise I would have done that. So at the moment there's no chains on there because the clip bit on the end of the weights are all there. So they've got all the weights in, there's all 16 weights there, but they just don't have the end bit to clip on, to clip the chain. Okay. Again, got aerial there, sockets. Again, all in good on the walls. Again, just look a bit patchy in areas. The paint you can sort of see just looks a bit patchy in areas. Okay. And then again, just to lift this double socket here. So probably about 1.5 meters or so from the corner there. You can actually see there's a few little splash marks. Oops, when I get the camera to focus on that, you can see a few little splash marks on the wall. And again, just on the skirting, you'll see a few little where it's gone onto the skirting. Halfway across this wall at the bottom, again, probably about a 1/6 of the way up the wall. You see a various little scuff line there. Again, looking at it, that's probably from the position of some furniture stood against the wall. Okay, so various little marks on the walls. Then you come to the next wall heater. So again, it's all a bit uneven. It's been painted at the front. You can see it's been painted over, but it's kind of a bit patchy, a bit uneven. You can see all like the streaks and things on it there. Very sort of worn around the edges, various stains and marks from over the years. around the room. Again, various little marks on the little lower half of the wall there. And halfway up the wall you've got a little sort of scuff line there. Again, like there's probably been something up against the wall there. A little bit of chipping just on the edge. Okay, so wooden French doors. You've got the little bolt at the bottom there. Glass, all nice and clean. It's all nicely varnished. Again, you've got the bolts at the top. I've got paint on it, looking at it. Just one handle. The handle has got a little bit of a chip right in the centre there. Again, the glass, all clean. So again, come on the room on the right from there. Again, a few little marks on the walls in this corner, various little marks, little splash marks, etc. On the wall, lots of little marks on that corner. Light switches are nice and clean. The door here is the kitchen door. You can see previously there's been a bolt at the top of there. About a third of the way down, a little bit of a chip there on the edge. Little handle, same handle that matches the handles at the front little door. We've got, what have we got? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 panels of glass. All the panels of glass are all in good condition, none of them are cracked or damaged. All the glass is nice and clean. Then I would just say bottom of the door, again you just see a few little white marks there, so a few little splash marks there, slight little bit of chip in there, second panel across and first panel on my left, going towards the top there, again you just see a little bit of a chip there. Various little scuff marks on the wall. As you can see where it's been touched up about halfway up there, it's like a different colour. Again, various little scuffs on the work, possibly where furniture's been stood. Again, the stairs, you can see where something scuffed the paint off the wall there. There's the stairs, that text. And the stairways there. Got a little bit of chipping there, you can see a bit blue. Again with the staircase, it's obviously been painted over, it's obviously been a darker colour or blue or something, you can see like a hint of blue or something dark underneath those. So it's, maybe it was some few sort of blue scuffs at the bottom. Okay. And then the bottom post, the stairs, you can see there's various little holes in there, various little bits of chipping. So again you can see there's like a blue paint, bluey grey paint. Obviously must be what it previous colour of it was. Various scuffing on the edge. Okay, we've got a plate lamp. We've got an Artex ceiling. There's a few little cobwebs that I can see. So there's a few little cobwebs, they particularly seem to be near where the wall heaters are. There's no obvious damage or marks on the ceiling, all in good order. You've got 2 ceiling lights with fans. They're both working. Cord pulls fine. We've got 4 arms. 4 arms are all in good order, not damaged or broken. Everything on here are all good. Cords, chains, everything all in good order.